Hi everyone. Today I am going to quickly take you through Google Drive and how to use it. If you've already been using it, that's wonderful. If not, it's fairly easy to pick up and it should be helpful to you this semester and beyond that. Way to sign into Google Drive is either type it into Google itself or you can log into your Temple email. You're going to click on this icon box over here and click Drive, and what will appear is something like this. If you already have documents in your Temple Google Drive, they will appear here. If you don't, there won't be anything there. It also might ask you if you haven't used Google Drive before to update to the new one, and all you have to do is click on that box when it comes up and it'll take you to the latest version. If you already have a bunch of stuff in here, I recommend organizing it into folders so that you can keep track of everything. If you are having difficulty finding the folder that I share with you, you can click the link. It'll come in through a regular email, or click on incoming, and there should be the most recent things that you have been given or that have been shared with you. So what you're going to do for this semester, you're going to look for this folder, MSP 2741, Intro to Cyber Media. When you click on that, you're going to see two things, group folders and website links. You're going to input your URL into this website link document. This is where we're going to be updating all of our information. In group folders, you're going to see that your name is already listed in one of these groups. As people add and drop, I'll be adding to the smallest group first, and then so on. What you're going to do is you're going to click on your group. You're going to see three items: project proposal, SMART goal, critique, and website critique. For the project proposal, what's very important is that you go to your settings, you click on settings, and you make sure that this box is checked. It says convert uploaded files to Google Docs editor format. If you do not do that, then we will not be able to edit your document, which is part of what we need to do in this course. So make sure that that's just always checked, that everything you upload converts to Google Doc, which means that you can edit it in the Google Doc format. Okay. In order to go back, you can use these, or you can use the side down here. You can see everything in a folder pops down, or you can click back here. For the critiques, you'll see that there is a critique listed for each person. Okay, so if you were critiquing for this student, for Ball, you're going to click it open, and you're going to see that each person in the group has their own column, and you can see that that's marked by different colors. So this student, Sharmelis, will put all of his or her comments in this column for Ball. Duchine will put all of his or her comments in this column for Ball, etc. Okay? So you're going to be opening each document that is not your own to put your comments for that particular person. And it's the same with the website critique as well. Okay? So very simple stuff. Now, if you want to upload something new, you're going to click on New. You can upload a folder. You can upload a file. So upload a folder, upload a file. You can add a new folder. You can create a new Google Doc, new Google Sheet, Google Slides, which is very much like PowerPoint, and you can add some various other things and connect more apps there. So if I were going to upload a file, I simply click on that. I pick whatever I'm going to upload, open it. You can see down here it tells you if it's been uploaded, if it's been converted. And when you have your settings correct, you will see this. That means I can edit it. If you see a big W, it means that you cannot edit it, so you have to change that. Okay? Make sure that, actually we're not going to click into that quite yet. Make sure that when you are editing any of these documents, what you're going to do is, I already have this clicked so that everything, the text will wrap, so everything will be easy to see. But when you type something in, you'll see that it says saving up here. It saves automatically. You can also click this button if you're not quite sure. You want to wait till it says all changes saved in Drive before you click out of this. Otherwise the changes won't be saved. Okay? Now, what's great about Google Docs for me is that I can see when it's last been modified, so I can tell when you upload things. I can also view the details on any particular document to show me who has been actively editing this particular document. So it's very easy for me to see what's been going on inside of these folders. Now, if you want to share a folder or a document, simply click on this little icon, the share icon, and you can add email addresses for the people you want to share it to, and they can edit it or view it. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. I also want to make sure that you all make sure your alias on your email is the appropriate alias. So we're just going to do Temple University email alias. Okay, so that way your name shows up instead of your TU ID number, which is very confusing for me. So we're going to click on this here. And you just need to follow these directions. I will put a link on the website for you to do that. You're just really going to go to the cherry and white, and you're going to update your particular information so that you can create a new alias. So for example, mine is stephanie.palmieri@temple.edu. And you can also make it so that in your account settings, if you go to accounts, okay, you can add an alias so that that's what shows up when you email and when you post on Google Drive. So please do that. It's something that will help me out. It's something that will help you out. And really, that's Google Drive in a nutshell. It's really easy to use. It's great for storage. You always want to have a couple of different backups for your information. So a hard drive and cloud storage is a great way to make sure that all your documents are backed up. And you can use this anywhere you have an internet connection. You can download the app on your smartphone, and it's a really great tool. I also want to recommend that when you are on a public computer, make sure you sign out of your Google Drive and sign out of your email account. Otherwise, people will have access to that when they log on. So that's Google Drive. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and that's all.